Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter. Hello, and welcome to the Ident Review Extra, the spin-off show that takes a look at one individual ident each episode and gives it the review it deserves. And this time around, we're embarking on a journey through the rhythm and movement idents that represented BBC One between 2002 and 2006. We're staying with Christmas and seeing what BBC One offered in 2004. We've established that the rhythm and movement idents got off to a rather rocky start when it came to Christmas. The snowflakes were cute, but it wasn't one of the all-time greats, and given that it was the first festive ident that BBC One reused the following year, it's never sat too well with those who take an interest in these things. So for 2004, a new ident was commissioned, so let's see if it could win back the favour of certain members of the public, as we took in to some Christmas pudding. Similar, yet an improvement in my eyes. Before we go through this in depth, it's important to note how this ident came to be. The concept and design actually was born from a competition run on popular children's magazine programme Blue Peter. The presenters tasked their viewers with the chance to design the festive ident, the winning selection being the one that would represent BBC One for the 2004 Christmas season. And it seems that inspiration was drawn from the first festive sequence from the rhythm and movement set. Children are the stars once again, though rather than dressed up as snowflakes, they're dressed in more generic Christmassy attire, bouncing around on Christmas puddings as if they're space hoppers. And to be honest, that's a pretty good idea.
So first on BBC One, it's a fight for survival as the staff of Casualty and Holby come together in the aftermath of the Boxing Day hospital disaster.
Another improvement I like with the 2004 variant is the set design. We're still amidst a predominantly snowy white landscape, which remains an appropriate choice of course, but the main point I'm glad they altered was the sky. In the 2002-3 sequence, the red tone of the sky made it look a lot more like an apocalypse as opposed to Christmas, whereas this time, it's been softened somewhat, making it look more like a calming winter sky heading into the sunset, which definitely generates the warm fuzzy feeling of Christmas. Also, the red of the kids' outfits is more than enough to continue the colour theme of the ident set as a whole, and the contrasting green and brown tones of the pudding further help make this one of the most visually appealing idents of the rhythm and movement set.
It's going to be a blue Christmas.
The music to this one remains very similar to what we heard the previous year. Something upbeat, jolly, and very, very Christmassy. I'm a bit more lenient on soundtracks for Christmas idents, because wanting to generate a festive feeling is understandable, but it's nice to hear something a bit different every once in a while. Overall, I hope whoever won that Blue Peter competition is proud of their winning design. For me, it marks a major step up from the snowflakes, but also retains a sense of continuity, establishing that for the rhythm and movement idents, the people that would be showcased for Christmas time would be children. Their joy at the festive season is clear for all to see, making them the ideal candidates for these idents. Now on an upward trajectory, there would only be one further Christmas ident during the lifespan of this particular set, and all eyes were on whether it would continue a unique trend of festive sequences, or whether the Christmas puddings, like the snowflakes before them, would be brought back out once again. And so that brings us to the end of another episode of the Ident Review Extra. If you enjoyed this look back at the 2004 Christmas idents for BBC One, then please leave a like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe to the channel for lots more ident related content. I've been Adam Martyn from AMTV, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show, and a special thank you to Macra, Hooks Media, Ben Freeman, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Bruce Danton, The Broken Kitsumanoid, and Francine Salazar, our AMTV staff members.